Most welcome to the Voice of Light. As we can see, the earth has been severely been disrupted within and without. So everything alive has been affected on the highest levels. And I think this is really a great meeting point where we can individually lift our consciousness to where we need to be. And so this lockdown is actually all about unlocking yourself in simple, very simple terms. So here, I don't know what is going to happen in the next days in society. But anyways, I think good things are going to happen, very good things actually, because it's needed. There is no way anymore that 1% that keeps us in downgraded mentality is going to keep on moving forward with all their breaks on emotion, mentality, health, name it, economics. And I have a good feel that is going to be stopped anyways for people to flourish. So, and we're gonna experience a lot of memory codes running through the brain in the next couple of days as well. They're not there for you to remember that old earth stuff, unless they are from a million years back or so. It may be interesting. They are there to be deleted. It's the highest time and the best time to delete any level of guilt, shame, fear, emotions, especially if you want to get into your power and you still have memories of the past from relationships, business partners, whatever. These need to go like right now, and it's a great time to detach that in the body through your glandular structure, and that is the only way you get into your pow-how. I have that memory of my Indian tribes, and that would be turned my power was pow-how. And so also while mentioning this, it's very easy actually to apply languages of light to your meditational outlet, should you have a little bit of knowledge, because all languages like the Chinese language, the Hebrew, the Sanskrit, the language from Tibet, I don't know that one yet, but it pops in my head, so I'm gonna look up what I can learn from that. And also codes like mathematical codes, numbers running through, that may help a lot if you want to do that on an individual connection with your source, your spirit, and source, spirit. Don't forget your spark, ever, the 3 S's. You need to have them at all times in your meditational session, because that is the way to grow and to uplift. And also what I would suggest here is at least to connect with all 12 universes in your meditation, as we are heading into the month of May. That is a number 5, right? Sorry. 5. And so work with pentagrams, pentagraphs, pentagliums, and all that stuff, and you can put all 12 universes on them. And run energies through the spinal column. I've been asking about, talking about the cerebrospinal fluids, that is pure water and emotion or memories kicking up to the emotion that move to the water needs to be cleared at all times. So starting with that would be great, especially also what holds people back from moving forward is not detaching and is not eliminating all the other emotions or memory banks that are stationed actually in the membranes of your cellular construction. So there were, first clearing at least is being needed if you want to move upwards in your spiral to divine consciousness and expand your consciousness way beyond the old mentality that is being preached on the earth right now. And there's various things to do that. Also here, I was visiting, like, yeah, for me too, old memories are kicking up. Like, I done a meditation, like, and recorded it actually. You can have it if you want it. Like moving in your spiritual and celestial bodies, so and moving your grid construction, at least in the sixth dimension, in those lavender fields and the etherical fields. That is the easiest way to delete or detach from old consciousness. And also, it's maybe a good time today to let you know that why is it so important through meditation to connect with your spirit guides, to divine teams of light, to warriors of light, to the angelic kingdoms of light. I would always put light on anything that you ask while I'm being a meditation. Reason why is there's many fallen archangels and angels and guides. So be careful with that. And so people still want to believe the big troops are still there. That is not so true. So getting into truth of everything. And why is it important to connect? It will ease up your meditational requests actually. Because imagine if you move up like 5, 6, 7 dimension and you cannot particularly hold it. They're being able, like if you detach and you get a code for detachment and you know what color it comes through, they can assist the acceleration of it, and they can bring through advice to your individual release, and that makes it growing very fast. Like I had a tremendous weird experience this morning. I meditate day and night, and I've become a walking, talking meditation actually, and that should be the goal for everybody, because we are moving from the old solar body into the new solar body, celestial and universal, and all these three, including the entities being birthed on these streams, are fusing together, and that are the shifts you are feeling big time in society. So here, leveling up. Also, should you not know how to do it, I have that online. That online, I mean, it's a meditation of 1 hour in which I go pretty fast. To be able to record it in 1 hour, so you can stop it at 3 or 4 times and really work with the techniques I bring through, which is exclusively interesting. And the way I have been talking here is you can literally, with that one meditation, work for an entire week, and we meditate with it anytime you want, because it zips the old out, and you get to know yourself on a larger level. You get to know some possibility, and also will load your spiritual body, which is essential in this time around. And as I've been talking a lot, like about biophysics, and that may not be a term most people understand, but we understand that we have a biological construction, and that there's physics out there that make the trees grow, make the herbal kingdoms grow. There is some technology actually that keeps the motors running in our heart. Our heartbeat is pure spirit. So how can science not acknowledge where the heartbeat comes from, right? We are all spiritual beings with a spark on the other side, and with a direct connect to our source. If we do not keep on connect, if I connect to my source, like in meditation, and I really focus, my gosh, I got tears all of the time. That is how powerful that is, but I needed to build it for a long time. This time around, people can just build it in a few months' time just by connecting to it every day, and eliminating, detaching from old emotions is really imperative. So if you want that meditation, I have it over there. It's only $22. So, but which you can go a very, very long way because it has so much in it actually. And so get it. Many people are afraid to get into that power. So, well, I don't have anything for them actually. There is no choice. Choices are up for the past couple of years already. So here we are actually with the new outbreak and unlocking self. We are never going back to the past. Forget it. It's over. It's done with. No solutions to the past. There was only solutions for today and for your futuristic embodiment actually. So in fact, I think I have some great feelings that the unification with people in society are going to be a lot better, and that is really a great blessing because people have learned a lot in this period of lockdown actually. And so I think also the communication, so the dialogues with people, spark to spark dialogues will be opening up because it is needed. And it's not so much more running into the old fields of monologues because most of the time people just want to tell their story and they move into a monologue instead of creating really beneficial and interesting conversation that run on a higher level of thought and thinking level. Imagine one single great positive thought can move you miles ahead, but also one single negative thought can keep you down forever. Keep that in mind and remember SSS, not SOS, SSS. Your spark, your spirit, your source at all times. So I think we, in communication back with people, we can open up new platforms for new ideas to flourish, new ideas in the hood, in society, like a lot of things in society as well as we move together with science and physics, and thus with everything that is out there, the old ways will break away. The old ways of feeding self, like going to a restaurant, having a good meal, people are going to break away a lot more from the animalistic instincts of food. Because it creates a lot of damage in the body, so we need to leave that and create new ideas where people are going to have real pleasure with food and learn about the plant kingdom that is a lot richer than the animalistic instincts in the body. So I think also we're going to help each other a lot more to uplift consciousness and to bring the higher ideas to, and so create actually content that makes the community grow on many levels. So jumping back and forth, I mean, just throw that trampoline out of the door and decide today to get into your power, your power, your that is so individual that you need to shine your passion through. It's all about that, and allow the degrees of self to flourish with other people, because if you're in a positive mood and out of the depression, the fear, and have done your work to actually detach and release emotional content, you will attract more interesting people, and that is going to be heightened. So I think, yes, that is exactly what evolution needs. So also, I was coming back this morning with that meditation. I had in my head one cone upwards and a cone downwards, green way, green light goes for high level technology, science, physics, the green age that we are entering, Aquarius, and that is invention actually. And I saw them pulsing and pulsing and pulsing like, gee, I had to sleep for 12 hours. That was how big the shift was. I was moving through, uh, like, yeah, yesterday morning actually. So here you see things can be very simple. It's up to you to reconnect and see the beauty that is coming through the atrocities we have been living. It's over and done with. So we need to fuse on a higher level and catapult everything that comes from governmental, governing your mental society within. Kick that out. We are over and done with it. So wish you great success. Please comment, share my videos, communicate, and if you have questions or would like me to talk on a certain topic, just let me know.